The papacy, a beacon of faith for over 1 billion people worldwide, stands at the cusp of transformation. Pope Francis, a figure who has captivated the world with his humility and commitment to social justice, is nearing the end of his tenure. As whispers of his successor echo through the hallowed halls of the Vatican, the world watches with bated breath. The selection of a new pope is a momentous occasion, steeped in tradition and fraught with geopolitical implications. It's a process shrouded in secrecy, a conclave of cardinals sequestered within the Vatican, tasked with choosing the next leader of the Catholic Church. Today we delve into the intricacies of this sacred selection, exploring the lives and legacies of the front-runners vying for the mantle of the papacy. Join us as we analyze their strengths, their challenges, and their potential impact on the future of the Catholic Church. As Pope Francis's tenure nears its end, the world is abuzz with speculation about who will be his successor. Today we take a look at the top contenders for the next pope. Hailing from the Philippines, a nation with a deep and abiding faith, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle is a figure of immense charisma and compassion. Known for his infectious smile and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life, Cardinal Tagle embodies a different kind of leadership, one rooted in humility and service. His tenure as Archbishop of Manila saw him champion the cause of the poor and marginalized, often seen walking the slums offering comfort and a listening ear. His commitment to social justice, echoing Pope Francis's own vision for a more inclusive church, has endeared him to many. However, the path to the papacy is rarely straightforward. Cardinal Tagle's relative youth and his perceived lack of experience within the Roman Curia, the Vatican's governing body, could pose challenges. Yet his supporters argue that his fresh perspective and his ability to bridge cultural divides are precisely what the Church needs in these turbulent times. From Ghana, a nation grappling with poverty and inequality, rises Cardinal Peter Turkson, a powerful voice for social justice and environmental consciousness. A towering figure with a commanding presence, Cardinal Turkson has never shied away from speaking truth to power. He has been a vocal advocate for the developing world, challenging global economic structures that perpetuate inequality. His pronouncements on climate change, a crisis he sees as intrinsically linked to social justice, have resonated far beyond the walls of the Vatican. Cardinal Turkson's candidacy represents a potential watershed moment, the possibility of the first African pope in centuries. His election would send a powerful message of inclusion and diversity, signaling a shift in the Church's center of gravity. Cardinal Marc Ouellet, a Canadian with a reserved demeanor and a sharp intellect, represents a different path for the Church. A seasoned Vatican insider, having served as prefect of the Congregation for Bishops, Cardinal Ouellet possesses an intimate understanding of the Church's inner workings. His supporters point to his theological conservatism and his vast administrative experience as assets, arguing that he possesses the necessary skills to navigate the complexities of the papacy. They see in him a steady hand, a figure capable of providing continuity and stability. However, critics question whether Cardinal Ouellet's traditionalist views align with the direction Pope Francis has charted for the Church. His stance on issues such as same-sex marriage and the role of women in the Church could prove divisive in an increasingly polarized world. Austria's Cardinal Christoph Schönborn is a figure of immense intellect, a theologian renowned for his ability to bridge the worlds of faith and reason. A prolific writer and speaker, he has grappled with some of the most challenging questions facing the Church in the 21st century. Cardinal Schönborn is respected for his pastoral sensitivity, his ability to engage with those who have doubts and questions about their faith. He has been a voice of compassion and understanding in the Church's ongoing dialogue with the LGBTQ+ community. His intellectual prowess and his nuanced approach to complex issues make him a compelling figure. However, some question whether his willingness to engage in open dialogue, particularly on matters of doctrine, could be perceived as a challenge to traditional teachings. In the heart of Rome, a city steeped in Catholic tradition, Cardinal Matteo Zuppi has made a name for himself as a champion of the marginalized and the forgotten. Known for his humility and his tireless work with the poor, Cardinal Zuppi embodies the spirit of Pope Francis's papacy. He has been a vocal advocate for migrants and refugees, opening the doors of his church to those seeking shelter and a better life. His commitment to social justice extends to issues of economic inequality and environmental degradation, seeing them as interconnected challenges requiring a holistic response. Cardinal Zuppi's candidacy represents a continuation of Pope Francis's vision for a more outward-looking, compassionate church. His election would signal a deepening commitment to social justice and a willingness to challenge the status quo. The selection of a new pope is not merely an internal church matter. It is a global event with far-reaching implications. The next pope will inherit a church grappling with internal divisions, facing external challenges and striving to remain relevant in a rapidly changing world. Will it be Cardinal Tagle, the charismatic leader from the Philippines? Or Cardinal Turkson, the powerful voice for social justice from Ghana? Could Cardinal Ouellet's experience within the Vatican give him an edge, or will Cardinal Schönborn's intellectual prowess win the day? And what of Cardinal Zuppi, the compassionate shepherd of Rome's marginalized? The world waits with anticipation as the cardinals prepare to enter the conclave, their task to choose the next successor to St. Peter. The weight of history, the weight of expectation, the weight of a billion souls rests on their shoulders. Who will they choose, and how will that choice shape the future of the Catholic Church? Who do you think will be the next pope? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.